I'm a mother, entrepreneur, influencer, personality, and more. I have a passion and charge on my life to provide entrepreneurs with the motivation to be their own boss. I'm Nara Winay, and I'm a dope resource. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Season 4 of Chit Chat with Nara. I'm your host, Nara Winay, and today is a very, very special episode, you all. This is not only the final episode of Season 4, but it is the last episode I will record before giving birth to my daughter. Yes, you heard that right. In a short few days, I will be having a C-section and welcoming my little girl into this world. So I haven't said her name, I've noticed, since recording these last 7 episodes for this season. I decided on the name Winter Janae. And what made me decide on Winter is I wanted something different, and I didn't want anything that was like similar to my other children's names. I wanted them all to kind of have their own uniqueness, and each one of their names means something different to me. I thought about Winter, honestly, from the book The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Soldier. And I said, you know what? I'm going to name my daughter Winter. How dope would that be to name her the opposite of the season she's born in? I'm having a summer baby, so I said, let's go ahead and name her Winter. Janae is my only sister on my mom's side's middle name. And of course, it rhymes with Winay. So by this being my final child that I would ever carry, I just wanted something similar to my name. As far as my daughter Royalty goes, we all know that her middle name is Zanari, and the Nari part is pretty much just Nara with the I. So I figured Winay, Janae, my only sister, and I just wanted to give my baby my sister namesake because my sister means the world to me, and so does my children. Yeah, the excitement and anticipation I feel right now is almost undescribable. You know, preparing for a C-section, of course, is a unique experience, and this will be my 3rd C-section. And each time, it has been different. My oldest daughter, Royalty, she wasn't supposed to be a C-section. It was an emergency C-section. She came exactly on her due date. My son, I knew he was going to be a C-section. However, my water broke 10 days before my scheduled C-section date. So to know that this go around, yes, I'm having a C-section, and I'm pretty sure we're making it all the way to this Friday on the 26th of July, it is different because it's planned. I know that, hey, I'm going to go to the hospital at this time, and then at this time, they're going to get me prepped. And by this time, she's going to be here. So it's a little different. I can't say that. But the thrill of holding a new baby for the first time never changes. And it's always like, oh, you've never did it before. Like the bond, the feeling is, y'all, it's truly undescribable. Like, it's worth all the pain, all of the crying, the sleepless nights, the uncertainty about what the future holds. I would do it 1,000 times over again to know that I'm bringing another life into this world. It's just something for me. And so as I packed my hospital bag and I made sure everything was ready, I couldn't help but think about the journey ahead. And you all, I have been preparing for about a month now. The first thing I did was I got Royalty and Braden bags together. I'm like, okay, they're going to need this, and this. I made sure Royalty had a charger in there for her iPad. The only thing I need to put into their bag now is, I think, maybe another set of clothing for Royalty, but I think she said she wanted to put a sundress in there, so I just need to put that in her bag. And then as far as Braden, I need to put his charger to his tablet in his bag because his grandparents did get him his own tablet for his first birthday. So I want to make sure my babies have their chargers so that way they can FaceTime me and Google Meet me and all of that stuff and get to see their baby sister until they make it up to the hospital. And then one thing I can say is, with this being my 3rd rodeo with becoming a mom, I did not worry about packing a diaper bag this time. With both of my kids, I packed the diaper bag and this and that. Only thing I packed this time was a rolling suitcase with the items I would need in it. I put winter items down in there too. And I did pack a work bag just so that I can catch up on some things when she's sleeping, as well as I know that as an entrepreneur, I can't take a full maternity leave. However, I can limit my time. So I do want to have access to some equipment in case I needed to jump on and do something during this 3-day stay in the hospital. And yeah, that's pretty much all I packed. The last thing I did tonight before recording this episode was got her car seat together, put her cute little head, little, I guess, brace thing is what you would call it, in her car seat, put the cute little cover on the top of it, and yeah, it brought tears to my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. Doing that final part of getting that car seat ready, it brought tears to my eyes. And that was new for me because with Royalty and Braden, both of them, the car seat just came when it was time for us to get picked up from the hospital. But knowing that everything is planned out, I'm like, why not already have the car seat there? It gives me the opportunity to, make sure that the medical staff checks it, to make sure that it's safe, that I have everything adjusted correctly and all that good stuff. So only thing I'm taking to the hospital, like I said, is my work bag, my wallet, and me and her suitcase. Yes, I did do a rolling suitcase, because why not? And the car seat. So it was a little bit different, like I said, with me preparing this go around. Yeah, bringing a new baby into the family is always a transformative experience. But this time it's extra special. And the reason I say that is I can't even tell y'all why it's extra special to me. I think it's that idea of knowing that I'll never carry another child again, knowing that this is it for me, knowing that amazing things happen in threes and I'll have 3 children. And I am a full-blown entrepreneur with 3 children under the age of 10. And let's be real, 2 of them are only a year apart. So it's going to be a whirlwind, but I'm ready for the challenge. I can't even get my words out without wanting to cry. And it's not a cry of sadness. It's joyful tears. It's that anticipation. And it just amazes me. I'm like, wow, yes, I've been an entrepreneur with both my children already. But this time I am full-blown business owner. I don't work for anyone. Like, how is this going to look for me? And I'm super excited about it because balancing motherhood and entrepreneurship, it's no easy feat, but it's something I'm deeply passionate about. So I know I'm going to be able to get through it with no problems, no issues. It's going to be great. I think I have an amazing support system, as well as the way I've balanced everything out. I've been so transparent with clients, with my consultants, just with my staff, that everyone is super excited for this baby to come. And winter was so unexpected. I wasn't planning on getting pregnant 4 months after giving birth, but life happens. And y'all know my favorite line: when life gives you lemons, go buy some tequila and make margaritas. And that's what I'm going to do, okay? But I can say that these past 7 episodes that have been recorded during the last 7 days of my pregnancy have been a very unique experience for me, to say the least. When you try to record each episode while preparing for this monumental life change, it can be both challenging and incredibly rewarding. It's been a way to stay connected with you all and share my journey in real time, somewhat, because we know that these were pre-recorded to finish out the season. But what I can say about it is it gives you all a chance to see where my thought process has been the last few months, why I did have to take a gap just to regroup, what made me decide to record them. And one thing I can tell you all is it pushed me, because I could have easily said, oh, no, we'll just pick up season 4 after I have my baby and go on and go on. But I didn't want to do that because I already had did that with Brayden. So to me, it was important to go ahead and push myself to record, set deadlines, and get it out the way. That way you all could still tune in every Sunday at midnight or whenever you choose to listen to these chit chats. And just see how my thoughts was. And then what's cool about it is when it's time for season 5, you all get to say, okay, well, we got to see this side of her go through postpartum, go through becoming a full-time entrepreneur, go through becoming an author, doing this, doing that. I was so vulnerable with you all in this season that I'm looking forward to see what season 5 is going to be about. Am I going to still be vulnerable? You know, are we going to be unfiltered still? I don't even know what season 5 looks like yet at all. I couldn't even tell you all. Like, if I could, I would. But baby, I don't know. Like, I really can't tell y'all what it's going to look like. I can say, though, that this has been interesting. Like, I've always said that I was an open book, but I feel like I truly became an open book these last 7 episodes. And I feel like as we wrap up the final episode of season 4, I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of this journey with me. Like, y'all have no idea. Your support and your encouragement means the world to me. This season has been full of growth, learning, and sharing. And I'm so grateful to have had you all along for this ride. From the emails, to the inboxes, to the people that share my content, to the people here in my hometown, well, adopted hometown because I'm not from here. But just the people that have told me, you encourage me, the way you have walked in your humility, the way you have said I take accountability for the things that happen and the things I couldn't control, and just everything. Like, to know that I've truly been a dope resource, not just business-wise, but on a personal level for some too. It's a great feeling. You all have kept me going more than you would ever know, okay? Like, you would never know. And it's like all of those emotions on top of having a 3rd C-section, it's all kind of emotions everywhere, because let's be real, that C-section is bringing its own set of emotions for me, you all, okay? You know, there's the anticipation of the surgery, the concern for a smooth recovery, and the excitement of finally meeting my daughter. I've been through this before, but like I said, each time is unique. The thought of checking into the hospital and spending a few days away from my other babies is bittersweet. But I know they'll be well taken care of. But I'll miss them dearly. Believe me, I'm going to miss them like crazy. They get on my nerves, but I'm going to miss my babies. And I couldn't help but to just take a small little pause. Because once again, y'all, I know I'm not the only mom that will say our kids be working our nerves. But y'all, I can't go 24 hours without my kids. So it's going to be different, and I already know my son is going to have a little bit of adjustment to get into being a big brother so soon. But you all, in a perfect world, I will tell my parents to drop my daughter off at the hospital as soon as visiting hours start and pick her up when visiting hours is over. Like, I really want royalty to just hang out with me the whole time. So fingers crossed that when we come back to catch up in that first episode of season 5, it goes that way for me. I really hope so. And then, you all, I have to think about tackling postpartum when I'm still going through postpartum. Whew, y'all, postpartum is a journey in itself. I've learned a lot from my previous experiences, and I'm preparing myself mentally and physically to tackle it once again. I know self-care, support from loved ones, and allowing myself to rest are all part of my plan. And it's important to acknowledge the challenges and take steps to ensure both physical and mental well-being. But I'm still scared. You know, you never know how postpartum is going to hit you. And it's a little different for me this time because with royalty, Dad was in the home with Brayden. Dad was in the home up until 4 months. So this go around, their dad is not in the home. So I'm already just a little nervous to see what that looks like. But then I have to remind myself, you did your whole pregnancy alone. You're a bomb ass mom, and you're gonna be okay. That's what I keep telling myself. That is all I keep telling myself. And plus, when we think about it, there's nothing quite like the thrill of holding a new baby. Like, that is what pushes me. It's that thrill of, we shared this body for the last 39 weeks. And now it's time for me to meet you for the first time. And that first moment when you finally see their little face and hold them close, y'all, it's pure magic. Like, it is so magical. It's a reminder of why all the preparation, anticipation, and even the challenges are worth it, like I said before. And I can't wait to share that moment with my family and with all of you. Now, I do plan on being a little selfish, you all. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'm going to post winter as fast as I post my other kids. Or then again, I may not. I just kind of want to savor the moment for a few days before I, let the world see her. But y'all already know that y'all are going to be seeing a lot about her. Y'all going to be hearing about her. We are definitely going to try to do more visual episodes than what we got to do this season. Like I said, life really got in the way. This was a hard pregnancy. And then with my health and everything going on, I definitely plan on focusing and for real regrouping during this break before season 5 starts, because it's important to me. And as we close out season 4, I want to remind you all to stay connected with me on social media. I'll be sharing updates on motherhood and how we're all adjusting to our new family dynamic. And you can follow me, Nara Winay, on all social media platforms so that you can see just what this journey looks like. I look forward to sharing this new chapter of my life with you and can't wait to return for season 5 with even more stories, insights, and inspiration. Season 5 may not be as personal as season 4 was, but it was necessary to give you all a really personal, in-depth experience of Nara Winay. Like, if it's going to be called Chit Chat with Nara, then you got to be able to know the person behind the businesses and brands, you know? So that was super, super important to me, you all. And once again, I just want to thank you for joining me today and throughout this season. Your support has been incredible, and I'm so grateful to have such an amazing community. And as I embark on this new journey of motherhood with 3 little ones, I'm excited to see what the future holds. Stay tuned, stay connected, and remember to check in on how things are going as we await season 5. And until next time, this is Nara Winay, signing off from Chit Chat with Nara. Take care. I'll see you soon. And y'all already know, people are going to talk, so give them a reason to mimic your dope. Bye.